This, folks, is what you call a facelift. Not this, clearly not this. But this vehicle is the 2021 Audi Q5, and this one has received a facelift. It's got a new fascia, new front and rear bumpers. It's a little bit longer because of those bumpers, but the rest of it inside, the packaging, is the same, and that's fine because this is a good vehicle. This is Audi's best-selling vehicle, and now they've made it a bit better than it was prior. So what's changed? Well, right here, right on top of the center stack is a 10-inch screen, and that comes standard, and it's backed up by Audi's latest MIB3 infotainment system. So this is the latest and the greatest, which means it is the most responsive, it is sharp, it is clear, it is easy to see, and it also responds to natural voice recognition, so you don't have to talk to it like a robot. It drives well too. This is a nice driving vehicle. The base engine is a 2-liter turbo 4 that bumps 13 horsepower up to 261 horsepower and 273 pound-feet of torque. The Q5 plug-in hybrid uses that same engine but gets a 48-volt electric system and uses a 14.1 kilowatt-hour battery pack to feed an electric motor. The total system output is 362 horsepower and 369 pound-feet of torque, which is more horsepower than the SQ5. That one uses a 3-liter turbo V6 to make 349 horsepower and a similar 369 pound-feet of torque. Here we have the 7-speed S-tronic gearbox, which shifts well on its own. This does have drive select, so you can put it in comfort mode. There's an individual mode, and there is a dynamic mode. There's also an auto mode, which vacillates between depending on how you're driving. And then there's an off-road mode, but come on, let's not kid ourselves. Now, the standard car comes with 18-inch wheels. The upgraded version, you can get 20-inch wheels with summer tires. There's adaptive air suspension available. And basically, if you get that package on the plug-in hybrid, you have a super sleeper SQ5. It won't have some of the exterior features that the SQ5 has, but it doesn't matter. It's kind of cool going incognito and occasionally silently with that vehicle. Inside, you can get S Sport seats as well if you opt for the Sport package. Now, these start in the low to mid $40,000 range. The plug-in hybrid starts around $52,000, and the SQ5 starts around $53,000. But if you get the standard Q5, you're gonna wanna jump up to the Prestige trim anyway, which is another $10,000 plus right on the top. So you're nearly at or right at the price of the Q5 plug-in hybrid or even the SQ5 once you start adding packages. And then the good news with the plug-in hybrid version is that you might be available to receive tax or federal state incentives and rebates. So you can bring the price of that one down, add the Sport package back on it, and now you're in business. If we were shopping for a Q5, that's probably the one we'd get. We'd get the Q5 plug-in hybrid with the Sport package, so you have the option of better wheels and tires and more aggressive, not overly aggressive, but more supportive front seats. Now, any one you get, though, comes with the 10-inch screen standard. It comes with heated front seats as standard, and it gets really good, sharp-looking lines on the outside. Audi did a good job of kind of designing in these pseudo box flares that evoke their rally history. And if you look, they are there, especially when you see it in profile. This gets now the new upgraded grille that the rest of the family has, the single-frame grille. And then if you get the SQ5, you get, the alloy beam, stuff like the mirrors and trim and all that stuff. But I like that Audi offers black packages usually to black that stuff out anyway. So at the end of the day, you have a sharp looking, very comfortable, nice, pleasant to drive crossover that looks nice. It'll impress your neighbors on the outside. I mean, it's not a Q7, so they don't think you're balling out of control. Not that that's that expensive. It's not an SQ7, so it's not a monster rocket either. But the plug-in hybrid version here in California where I'm driving it, that one you'd be able to use the HOV lane, which is another added bonus on top and another reason why we would pick that one. If you're into tech, this has the latest and greatest in automotive tech now. It's caught up with the rest of its Audi family, and that is just a wonderful thing because this is good tech. And then if you option it up to get the Bang & Olufsen audio system and further amenities from there, you're just making it a nicer place to be on a consistent basis.